Hi Dashes, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? So your Dash girl is back again doing another makeup tutorial for you guys. So the makeup that you guys choose for me is the warm tone. So like I've been post this makeup look for you guys to be debate, and you guys has been chosen this warm look for me to do. But today it's gonna be a very interesting day for you. Is that today, oh my god. Hi Dashes, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how's everyone going? So it's finally Tuesday, and here you are, that I'm gonna do another makeup tutorial for you. So don't forget to hit that red button and follow this Dash girl up. And today it's gonna be a very interesting day for you all and myself also. And I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial, of course, and then I'm gonna spill the tea. If you don't know what a spill the tea means, it means tell the truth about myself. So I'm not gonna talk about anyone, so I'm gonna talk about myself, my lifehood, my workhood, or anything that people just been asking a lot of questions, and I've been answered them all and proved them all. So the makeup tutorial for today that I've been throwing out on Instagram for you guys to debate. So the winner is the warm tone look right there. So you guys really like that so much. And the wings, the blue wings, oh my god girl. So I thought like it's gonna be 50-50 of that, but the warm tone is winning. So anyway, so today it's gonna be like talking to you, like girls talk and things like that. You do your makeup, I do mine. I'm not gonna go through what I'm doing, so it's just like, you know, get to know each other and know about me more. So yeah, so for that I want to show you guys my new girls. So this brand I've been waiting for, and she's already arrived in my hand like weeks ago. So I haven't shown you in the video at all, only my friend. So she's a lucky bitch, seriously, she's a lucky. So anyway, so here she is right here, NYX liquid value professional makeup, a matte lipstick. So that's all like, how many shades is this? Okay, 30 piece. Okay, there's 30 of them in here, so I might be you. Ow! Girl, I'm just gonna use you. I'm not trying to hit you. Anyway, so I'm gonna like use her for today for my lip look makeup tutorial for you. So yeah. So don't forget to hit that red button to follow this girl up and see what she has or what her passion is about. And let's get to the makeup look. So hi Dashes, so there is, I applied 2 first aid under my eyes. So now I'm going to continue doing my whole face. So for the second time, that I'm not gonna go through all the makeup or all the details I do, so I'm just gonna do my own thing that you guys chose for me to do. So you guys gonna do your own makeup with me and talk to me and know about me, and I will know about you later. So okay, for the first start, people just like been asking me a lot, like what is it about you being a trans, or what is trans mean to you? When do you start to be trans or something like that? So for me to answer that question is I started since I came out of my mom. Like, you know, I touched the red lipstick and then just holding that freaking like red sequin tablecloth or something, girl. I just wrap around my body and just dancing like, mom, I'm a girl, you know. But first time I was gay, so it's pretty shocked for me to came out like that, but first of all, my mom very accepting and supporting and everything, but my dad is a bit like toughy, but he's also accepting, but I don't think he really know, so I'm not gonna go there. So I just being gay since when I was in my high school in Thailand, and then I moved to Australia, and then I was like so nervous and just like scared at the same time, like what people gonna say to me, what people gonna give the reaction, what is there any kind of people like me or not. And then my mom said to me that they will, but I don't know if they're gonna be out there like you or something. So yeah, and I was just like, why do you want to take me to a different place or something? And then she said, well, better future, better life, better opportunity. And I was like, okay. I really do miss Thailand because I miss my grandparents. They've been looked up after me when my mom just like gone out there and do some work and feed me with all of like the things that I want, you know. So I've been through a rough time, okay? Everyone does. So yeah. Anyway, so I done with the medical tests before I came here and done my visa and passport and everything, and then I start my first primary school. I was pretty good doing at my first primary school or pre-primary, primary school, yeah. And I had a friend, and I had a friend like from Thailand also, and I'm happy as well. So yeah, and I like when I start to like glow up and growing up, and then people in the primary school, they start asking me like, are you a girl or boy? Are you a boy or a girl? Are you a girl or a boy? And I was like, I wasn't brave or have that confidence in me, so I was like, ignore and just be quiet. And I'm a sensitive person, so I was like about to cry, and I want to have someone beside me to be like, oh my god. So yeah, and so I went home after that. I asked my mom, I told my mom what is going on and then things like that, and she said, don't listen to them, you are you, I'm here for you, I'm the only one who supporting you, who doing everything for you, no one does, and try to believe in yourself, because in this world is your lifetime now, life opportunity, and you gotta fight for your right. And I was like, okay. So I'm just keeping it in. I really tempted to spread that out of my chest to everyone that I'm this and I'm happy. Then I graduated to the next class. It's like year 8 and year 7 mixed together, and like the tea is like getting started, girl. The truth, the tea, the rumors and everything. Cause in that time I was like, you know when you know a person who's gay and acting like weird than a normal guys and normal boys do? Yeah, they start to say like, oh my god, you gay or you girl, you boy or something. And then I start to say that, so what is it into you? Like, if I'm a girl, I'm a boy, what is your problem? What is your problem? Like, what is it into you? And then they just like shut up and things like that. And then when I walk back to my house, then there's this group of guys just waiting in the bush, and then they just start to throwing a rock at me, a little limestone, and sometimes it's a big one, and I'm so scared it's gonna like hit my face and everything. And I was like, what I'm gonna do? My mom is at work, and I got no one, seriously. And then I have to learn to protect myself out there, and then I just like use my brain to use on the other route of to go to my house, so they don't even know, so I'm safe. And then and then the next day they start to do that again. So this time I got hit like around my head area and my shoulder and everything, and I was like in pain. But hey, it's life, you know. I gotta live through it. And then I had this in my class. We had this kind of secret telling in the class, and we not to tell anyone. But then turns out, girl, how is it a secret? And then your teacher just been told everyone about my situation. Like, what the hell? Seriously, if you're gonna say that a secret class, then keep it and shut it. And then it's kind of embarrassing for me and my mom. Also, I was crying because my dad's passed away, and I don't want to say that about that anything, because you know, it's back then. Yeah, so my dad is, I talk about my dad that he passed away and things like that, and then my teacher was like, oh, I feel so sorry because I keep crying because they keep pressuring me and things like that. I'm so sorry and things like that. And I was like, oh my god, I get it that you feel so sorry, but you don't have to keep pressuring me because it keep making me thinking of my dad. And yeah, and then it was a report due for the day for graduation, and then my mom and my stepdad came. And then my teacher was like outside and waiting with me, and then he just said, I'm so sorry to my mom that, you know, Mackenzie, like, dad has passed away and things like that. And my stepdad, he was like in red, his face is like dull and not speaking. He just like, okay. And I was like, oh my god, this teacher don't even understand what a secret is, isn't it? And yeah. And that time, I was like afraid and scared when I'm going home, what he gonna say and things like that. And then my mom just like talked to me in the car, like, why would you say about that? And it's like, well, they've been talking about like what is your life thing, and it's a secret thing, so I'm just talking about that, that's all, if they want to know. And then turns out they just spilled it out with other people anyway, so like, oh, anyway. So yeah, and then the next day I was graduating and preparing everything and like looking for another school for me to be at, so like a high school. So yeah, and then he just mentioned that how about Baga, that Baga would be good. And then we just drive there and look around, and then it took us like half an hour to get the direction right because we just went side to side inside of the suburb area and everywhere. So like now we just get in, and then they just enroll me into Baga Senior High School. And then now it's more serious and everything because I'm more growing up and more like, you know, to me, because you know when you feel like different than others, you can't really sometimes keep it in or hiding. You kind of like want to tell everyone that, okay, I'm this, but you know, it's high school, you will understand that what high school is like, and there's gonna be rumors, there's gonna be a fight, there's gonna be like gossiping, there's gonna be, oh my god, judgmental, you name it. And then I just like shocked in that time that everyone knew that I'm gay in high school. And then I would know that the rumors will be around there for like a whole month. And then I have to be like, trust myself, believe in myself, and have the confidence to be walking around in the school. And then I graduated to the senior school or final? No, middle school. Yes, I graduated to middle school, and then my gayliness is like coming out more and more. And then my stepdad, he just started to be like seeing me wearing makeup and things like that, and then he just getting frustrated with it. And then he just like, why you wear makeup? And he just like, don't you ever do that again. And then my mom was like, just, you know, pack up all the makeup that you want and go do in the school. So I wake up every single day early, around 6 or even 4 or something. I packed up all my makeup and then doing my makeup there, and yeah, it was really rough time. My face is not like this, my makeup is not like glam like that, so yeah, it's a wonky one. And my best friend was like graduated, and then she just moved to other school, and then I have another best friend, which you know who you are. And yeah, she just there with me. I do my makeup and just like slay girl and things like that, but then turns out it's not. My eyebrows was like a freaking triangle there, like here and there, and not like, you know, the shape that I really liked. and then I was like telling her that I like to be a girl and I think I might become a trans or something, like, you know. And then she said, what is a trans? What is different between gay and trans or things like that? And I said, well, gay people is mean like dressing up like a guy and like a guy, but you know, you're not doing makeup or be feminine. But they can do, though, they can do makeup and things like that. But gay men mostly like going work out in the gym and trying to impress with other guys to like you. And for trans, it's like you try to be a girl, do everything like girl, having makeup, like, you know, whatever thing is. And then I told her that, and she was like, okay, well, I support you and everything, so you work on it, you got makeup and everything. And then yeah, so the next day that I went to school, and I started more feminine and putting much more of like makeup and everything. And then there is like a really complicated people there in my class and everywhere. People start to call like me name and everything, saying like, why you wear makeup? You look ugly in it. Like, you gay? Are you gay? You gay, right? And I was like not ready for that. I was down when I heard those kind of words and things and everything. They saying something mean to me, and I cried and everything. And of course my best friend is there with me the whole time, and I really love her for that. Things just get more rough when I went home. I was like, I had it. And then there's this, you remember that I told you about like my mom friend, that she said that I can't wear this and that. Yeah, we have a chat outside, like, okay, we're gonna talk about this, about job wise, about this and things like that. If you're gonna have a job or you're gonna have a like working or something, you know, they're not gonna be like liking you to dress up like that and wear makeup like that. And even though like I want to take you out places, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to dress up like that or wearing that, because it's embarrassing me. And then she said that in front of my mom and to me and to my stepdad. And then my stepdad, he's agreed with her, and then they both telling my mom to tell me not to do it. And I was like, okay. And then I just say, okay. but in my heart and brain that they're not gonna stop me. But I feel like they are more adult and everything. So yeah. And then my stepdad just have this kind of like pain in the guts or something, I don't know, and then he had to go to Thailand. And I was like, why do you have to go to Thailand even though we have a doctor here? And turns out like my mom find out about him going Thailand is because he going and see other women and sleeping with them. And then my mom said, you gotta be in your room, never come out, because a storm is about to come. And I was like, okay. And then he came back home at that time, and then my mom just waiting and sitting in the dinner table. And then she was like talking, and then he talking back. They swear, like she's swearing and he's swearing back. And I thought like he gonna hit her or something, and I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen to my mom? I was worried. I listened to them. That time I was supposed to sleep already because I have to wake up and go to school. And then I just sitting there and listen to what they're talking, and I was like crying because it's my mom, you know, and I want to be there for her and things like that. Like if she hurt, I'm getting hurt too. She came to my room and I was crying, and then she was like about to cry, but I know that she holding it in. And then she was like, it's okay, you know, I will find a better place for us to stay, and we're gonna have our new life together and a better future for you and me also. And yeah, and then I came back home. He just went to Thailand again, and then it's just mom and me. And then guess what? He's there, and then I can wear makeup and dressing whatever I want because he's not there to, you know, saying something. And then remember the auntie? Well, my mom friend, but I was class her and as auntie because, you know, whatever. And then it's like, you know what? I'm gonna wear whatever I want because it's me, it's myself, it's I, us. And then me and mom were just shopping and things like that. Oh my god. That is the best moment of my life, and it's the best time for me and my mom to chill and have a girl whatever, you know what mom and daughter is. Well, she classed me as a daughter now, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, so she knew what I like. She buy me makeup, she buy me dresses and heels and shoes, and oh my god, I was like feeling blessed from her. I feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna feel feminine and I'm gonna look like a girl, like with my makeup, with everything in me. And then she said, okay, he's gonna come back. I think you should just go stay with my stepmom, which they are really close best friend, and I granted her to be my stepmom in that time. And then she said, yeah, go stay with her, and then she understand what I said to her about you and things like that. And then she just, oh my god, a word thank you is not even enough. Seriously, it's not enough. She's there. She's like my mom, but I said I class her as my second mom because she buy me this dress and this hair extension, these brushes, this makeup. She give it everything to me as I really said that I like this and things like that. She find it for me. She do everything, and I don't know. I'm just saying to myself that I'm just a lucky person to have my mom and this my second family around me. And then I stayed there for like month and month until I graduated. So I graduated, and my mom and him just had discussion that they're gonna separate. Oh my god, that's my accent there, Thai accent. Separate And then she found this house for me and her to stay. And then, yeah. And then she said, come and see your room. And I was like, I'm crying. I'm crying in that moment. I don't know what word coming out of my mouth or anything. It just, I don't know, girl. Like my livelihood, myself, oh my god, I can do whatever I want in this house because there's no him in here. There's no word or rumors about me with that auntie or anything at all. And then I went to school for my last year. People was like still bullying me though. After like my life has been like all sorted and everything, but yeah. And then people were still bullying me because of this and that, and I changed a lot, like completely. I asked people like, do I change a bit? But for people that's like seeing you every single day from the beginning to like now, they will say like, well, you change a bit, but not like that. But other people that they haven't seen you, they'll be like, oh my god, is that you? You like that child and now you this kind of person? And I was like, yeah, that's me. And then this is me. And they were like shocked. And I was like, girl, you're so pretty. You just so confident in it and everything. And then people start to be like, hey Mackie, hey, and things like that. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm popular, but I'm not popular that much. Then people start to be like knowing about my situation because I'm just telling everyone, because what to hide about that? But people, for me, that I don't need to hide anything because yes, I am transgender. I'm proud to be a transgender, and I want to spread it to the world that I can be what I really want to be. And then yeah, people was like, oh my god, this girl got a game on her, like seriously. Personality is like, I can list it down, okay. Friendly, kind, caring, take no shit at all when you like need some shoulder for you guys when you like, I don't know, when you like crying when your girlfriend broken up with you or something, or you're having a family problem, you can come talk to me because I take no shit and I keep a secret. And yeah, and then people was like, oh my god, you're cool. I don't care if you like gay or trans or whatever, but like you cool, man, you cool. And I was like, I know. So yeah, and there's a teacher asking us about what would you want to be, what would you want to do in your future time and everything. And I was like to her that I want to be true to myself, and I want to make myself happy. I want to have a job, and I want to make everyone to believe in themselves that it's okay to be different. It's okay to come out as what you are, something. And then, yeah. And after that, graduation day, my life has been like settled and couldn't be more happier. And I don't know, I'm just so happy for what I achieved. I done well at school, people love me, and there's a teacher saying that there's a person who is inspired you, like looking up to you. And I was like, who girl, who's the one who looking up to me? I want to know who she is or who he is, because it's just such a major thing for me to be like a person who have like another person to look up to, and I'm shocked, and I'm full of like happiness, and oh my god, if you have a person to look up to you and inspired by you, I don't know what to say, but you know. And yeah, so like, and then the teacher said like, oh, this person doesn't want to let you know who the person is, but I'm telling you that this person's been looking up to you and everything. And then I was like, okay, it's okay if you don't want to show yourself to me, but I think I'm doing good for my life and everything. For you out there to find your comfort zone, like trying to come out, which is already like our generation already, so you don't have to be scared. Like I want to say is that don't be scared, don't be shy to show yourself to your family and your friend, cause one day you would thank me for like, okay, my life is getting easier after I've been through a lot of shit going on with your school life, outside life, city life, club life, I don't know, whatever you going through, but yeah. So I'm just like trying to say to you that just believe in yourself and be true to yourself. After a few years, when I'm coming up through the world, things is getting more harder and harder, as everyone said, when you finish school and everything, and people staring at you more than you staying at school, girl. Like, you're not gonna be out there, teacher's not gonna be there for like, oh my god, stop staring at her, or like you're gonna get in trouble, detention or something. No. So like there's gonna be people yelling at you, or like being a pervert, or calling you names like, oh my god, or gossip around with your friend like, oh my god, that person is trans or something, right? Like, gotta be, like, you know. But then some people was like, oh my god, look at her makeup, like it's on point, I want to do like that, things like that. And I was like, well, I'm here to destroy people who's just being so negative and like saying that I can't do this and can't do that. That's why I'm here to prove to people that a person like me, that you say I can't do shit, I can do something and I would do better. And I'm not rushing it. If you want to rush your life, it's okay, I'm happy for you. But for me, I'm going with the flow, and I'm going step by step, and I will get through whatever I want it for, or need it for, or something. Just take time and just learn through your feeling and life and things like that. So yeah, that's my life particularly. Just living with the confident, brave, and showing what I have and got and everything. Particularly, stop judging people by the cover, stop judging by their gender, stop judging by what they are, who they are. It's just a human being, it's just a life. You can't choose what you're gonna be, you can't choose what you're gonna born like. You don't even know what you're gonna come out of your mother's stomach, that you're gonna be like a murderer, a drug user, or a sex worker, or a transgender, or gay, or lesbian, or bi, or what is it, a mental, what is it called again? Yeah, autistic, yes. And yeah, how would you know that? No one would know that, only like you when you grow up, actually. People been asking me like, what a quality in the men that you really want to, or what kind of men, like for the future guy that you really like want to be with. And then I said, well, for saying that is I want him to be a little bit good looking, but not as much like, you know, up to the top like a model or something. I want him to be tall. I want him to be respect as I respect him. I want him to be kind, care, love, and family always come first, and I love that. And and be responsibility, and then love me as I love him. As you know that I'm transitioning and everything, and when it comes to like lovehood, like lovey birdie with other guy and things like that, whew, I thought like I'm gonna be a person who like, well, to say that I thought I'm gonna be a loser or something, that no one gonna take me. But girl, this girl got a lot of guys lining up for me to be having them in my life. I date this guy. He's kind of tall, and he said that he's a bit autistic in him, but he said it's not as that a problem. And yeah, and I was like, it's okay, I accept it, I don't mind, as long as, you know, if you're happy with me, or you know, things like that. And he's like, okay, sure, let's date and things like that. He's like, oh my god, he's like confident, like brave and things like that. He don't even like saying things like, oh, you want this and things like that, like, do you want to go out? But then first thing he said like, what is it? Send me your number and I can call you. And I was like, in that time, are you kidding me? Girl, like, I was shy. That is my first date, for the fact that, because that's my first date. That's my first guy that I'm ever gonna be like touching and everything. And I met his family, mom and dad and brothers, and his brother is full on autistic. He need like pill to eat or something, you know what I mean. And then the family, girl, is a bit cuckoo, if you know what I'm saying. Like, the mom was too loud, the dad was like, I don't know what to say, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know, it's hard to say what they are, but they kind of like crazy family and loud. And then the next day we just start more like dating and getting more stuff together. He invite me to a dinner, and his family just invite his friend coming, and I was like, oh, more pressure. And then I was like, his mom invited his her best friend came to the dinner, and she have 2 kids, which is 2 sons. And the older brother, I was like, he's dreamy, he's cute, his eyes, his hair. But then turns out he's kind of wonky. I don't know what to say, but you know, he's kind of cute though. And the next day he said that let's go shopping, let's go this and that. It's almost his birthday, and then let's see what he just wants or something. And then there's this paintballing, you know, the gun shooting with the color, and it's kind of leave you with the bruise and stuff like that if it hit you or like touch you or something, you know what I mean. Well, anyway, he stopped by because the guy saying like, okay, get this and you will get it free, something like, you know, promotion, and then something like that. And then the guy was like checking me out, and he was talking to my ex-boyfriend that, oh my god, who is this, and like, you know, your girlfriend is kind of hot and things like that. And I was like, didn't listen because I was focused on something else. And then yeah, and everything is done and everything, and he just said that, oh, that guy that I talked to, he just said that you kind of hot. And I was like, okay. And then when he's joking about me, I'm fine. I'm just like loving with the joke and fun and happy and everything. And then when it is my turn to be joking around him and anything, he just turned out to be like take it so seriously and like, and I was okay. But you just say something to me and it's kind of like, you know, hurt a bit, but you know, I don't really give a damn because it's just a joke and a saying. And then I just, yeah. And then he was like, well, I got call from that and this and that from other people and things like that. And then he just so mad and cried about it and things like that. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but you know, it's just a joke. And besides, I get called like that too. I even get called more than you, but then, you know, he just sometimes he like attention need and then like want everything to himself, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then I came home, we're just talking on the phone, and I was like, he was talking, how's your day, how was that day, how was that thing, and I was like, it's okay, I guess so. And then I asked him like, can I talk about our relationship and stuff? And then he said, okay, let's talk. And he says like, let me guess, it's about like breaking up and stuff like that. And I said, no, it's just talking about a thing, but in my mind it is a yes. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know about this. And he said, well, what do you think about our relationship now? Like, do you want to break up? Do you want to keep going? And I keep explaining things like that. And he just like, do you want to break up? Do you want to keep going? Or something? And I was like, I want to break up. Let's be friends. Because I don't find anything that connection with you at all. Particularly. And he was like, ouch, that hurt a bit. And I was like, I'm sorry, but you know. So yeah, and I told him I'm sorry about that, and I'm really thankful for you to like trying to make me happy and everything, and it doesn't work. I find another guy. It's not working either. He using me for appearance to show off, that's all. And I'm not a toy, I'm not a display things to, you know, doing that kind of thing that you want. And then finally in my half-path life that I found this amazing boyfriend. He like completed me and I completed him also, as he said. Since I opened that door, he's like, it just explode in his mind like, this is mine. This is the kind of person that I'm gonna spend my whole life with. You never have this kind of guy who's begging that don't break up with me, I would do anything, and then I'm like a person who's like, this person really do love me. He's like trying to do everything to get me and everything, and I'm like sometimes teasing him like, what do you think about threesome? What do you think about like I'm having another guy here and things like that? And he said like, if that happened, that person will be knocked out by him or get cut by a knife in the kitchen. And then I was like, okay, I'm just saying, don't be angry or anything. He just had this kind of like family issues also, and then now he's staying with me and support his new family, and my mom accept him for being son-in-law and everything, and we thinking of like our future together, like we're gonna have amazing wedding, we're gonna have amazing life together. For the people out there, I'm trying to say to you is like, don't be afraid to show some of your passion and courage, and sometimes should be open to yourself too, because you are missing something and you will regret that. I'm here to support you I really do. This is why I'm doing this video and telling the truth about my life. Not as much, and I'm sorry if sometimes that I speak is kind of wonky and things like that, because I'm thinking of the word, not to try to be like saying it all out, because I don't want to upset people. No one can change anything except you. You the one who control your life. You are the key to your life. One day you'll find a lover, one day you'll find this kind of disagreement and divorce and everything. It's always happened. I was talking about that to my boyfriend, and he's like, it's never gonna happen, because I believe in our strong love and commitment and everything. And I was like, you know what, I believe it too. I have you right by my side. I have my mom and my baby puppy and yeah, I'm happy. I'm really do. So let's set this makeup look with the setting spray and then wrap this up. Okay, so now let's watch this look. But I support and believe and respect to you all, because we're born different, we feel different, we love different, we feel different, but still we are human. So there is that. So I just watched this look for you. It might not be as exactly same thing as I show you in the picture, on the picture that you saw, but this is my unique way to do it as a warm tone, and I really love this makeup look, and I love this curly hair, and I love this lipstick. Oh my god, it's so dry and everything. So I want to shout out to a NYX makeup collection lip matte right here. So I give it a 10 across the board. So yes, I'll be maybe swatching all of this 34 lipstick for you guys. If you guys wanted to, just comment down below. And as a challenge, that if I get like 100 subscribers, I'll be going to do an ice queen look with this beautiful crystal stickers on the face. So if you want to see what is it gonna turns out like, don't forget to keep on subscribing and like and view this video and comment it. So without further ado, good night, have fun, have a good day, and I'll see you next time, guys. Mwah. Bye, guys.